Thank you. First of all, I wanted to thank everyone for coming out. I gotta say, I never thought I'd see the day that Mike would get married, I gotta be honest. I never thought he'd want to hang out with someone more than me. But then I met Carrie, and I realized that she could do things with him that I never could. Take it easy. As we all know, I'm talking about running marathons. But finally, Mike has found his equal. And it's no shock to me or anyone else here that that equal is a girl. Finally, Carrie can keep this guy in line because none of us ever could. She could take away the one thing he wants from her most, the remote control on Sunday. I'm not one to give advice. I'm not married and I never was, and I think if there was a person here, a man in his life that could give him advice, it would be his father. If my dad were here, I think the first thing he'd say is, what the hell am I doing here? I'm supposed to be dead. But honestly, Mike and my father had a special bond on the golf course. I think there's 7 points he would give Mike for advice as he goes on with his life with Carrie. One of the rules in golf is to always keep your head down. Keep your eye on the ball. Sometimes we gotta bow our heads to our significant other in humbleness and humility when we make mistakes. And I hope you learn to do that with your wife, Carrie. I know you will. Number 6, always repair your divots. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to have to clean them up. Swallow your pride and admit when you make a mistake, young man. Number 5, rule of golf. Don't cheat. Easy one. Number 4, my father would say, Mike, always make sure you follow through. The road is an up and down road for you. It's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to be fun. No matter what comes your way, you're always going to follow through to the end of the hole, to the end of the course. Number 3, learn from watching other experienced players. Your mother and father were very loving towards each other for 30 years. And love is a feeling, and that feeling is not always there, happy. You'll have joyful times, but it's not always going to be smiles. Love is a choice. Sometimes you make good shots, and sometimes you make bad shots. But even when you make the bad shots, there's nothing you can do about it but move on. So in those moments when you're not feeling happy, remember the love that brought you together in the first place. Number 2, never leave a birdie putt short. Always give more than you think you should. Never leave your swing short. Strive for your goal. And finally, the most important piece of advice from Dad. Always make sure to wash your balls. Carrie and Mike, I know you'll have a great life together. Oh, I'm sorry, you need to take that in some more? Go right ahead. Thank you. When the road is rough, you're having doubts, just look to your Father in heaven. And look to your Father in heaven. He's here with us all today. He's here in your eyes. your sister's eyes and my eyes. And what's great about those eyes is the tears that we shed are tears of joy and tears of pain. And you can never separate those tears. You can't tell them apart. And I pray that you and Carrie share many happy tears together. And when there's tears of sadness, you always take your Father's eyes and look up towards Him in heaven. And the great Father in heaven that watches over all of you. So from your Father to all of you out there, raise your glasses. We thank them, we bless them, we wish them well. To the bride and groom.
Thank you. Fantastic job, Ken. How about a big round of applause? Fantastic job.